Okay, nerds.
Ultra Combo!
What is happening, everybody? We are back. This is Robert over at TPC _ Top Pop Culture, and my buddy Chris over here, Aeon Driver _ Gaming. We make a lot of gaming content and just general top pop or general pop culture content, mostly gaming. And this week we are back talking about some of our recent finds, specifically focusing on the Nintendo Switch. So we each got a good handful of Nintendo Switch games recently we I don't really care what anybody says. I personally have unapologetically been loving the Switch 2. I know we talk all the time, and both of us kind of share the same opinion of when the Switch 1 was the main platform, we skipped a lot about it. It wasn't that enticing, you know. We played the Switch 1 for Switch Nintendo games. Like, that was it. But now, the Switch 2 being able to, you know, compete, honestly, with PlayStation, Xbox, and also give that amazing portability. Talking to you, I've really wanted to expand my Switch library. So that's what we did, and that's what we're here to talk about today.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that. I spent a lot of my time lamenting how bad things ran on the Switch. The concept was great, right? Like, I liked being able to play things handheld and then just dock the Switch and play things on a screen, on like the TV screen. But you were always paying a price when you took it portable. Like, it ran worse than what it was when it was docked. Understandably so, for saving battery and all that jazz. But then when you docked the original Switch, it didn't really run great either. Even with Nintendo IP titles, like it still wouldn't run that great. But when the Switch 2 came out, it gave me an opportunity to go back, especially with some of the Nintendo branded stuff, and run things the way they were intended. Yeah. Which honestly was amazing, especially because I was on the fence about getting like a $1,000 ROG Ally or something like that. And I was I'm glad that I went with the Switch instead, because I can play Steam games pretty much anywhere with a laptop. So I don't really need that. But the Switch will offer Nintendo branded stuff as it's intended to run the way it was supposed to run on the Switch 1. So
yeah, and I understand, you know, a lot of people are going to be out here shitting on us for enjoying our Switch 2, but I would like to highlight that a lot of what we're going to be talking about today are not Switch 2 games. Most, if not all, of what we got today are games that have been available for years, but we're finding a newfound appreciation for them thanks to the, you know, innovations of the Switch 2, making it more fun to play. So, with that being said, how many games do you got? 9?
I believe I have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 9.
Okay, I also have 9. Would you care to start?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and start with one that I know we both got. And which I'm not even going to open, I guess, anymore. But it's the Mario Galaxy 2 collection. Now, in its plastic, it's going for almost $90. I'm not sure why, because I think they're still selling it retail in stores. So, like, I don't understand it, but, I mean, eBay be eBay, and I guess, so...
We bought this game, I know, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but we bought this game because of what happened with the 3D All-Stars pack a few years ago. They didn't really announce that it was going to be a temporary sale. So it was available for, 3 months, and then they completely pulled it from store shelves. They pulled it off of the eShop. You couldn't get it anymore. And I 100% see the writing in the sand with this.
Yeah, and honestly, with the way this is, like, the Wii games, even buying both of these Wii games, like, used, is cheaper than buying this. Like, this is just, it's, like, redone for the Switch, but at least with this, like, I don't know, you don't have to bust out a Wii. Like, you have a Switch already hooked up, you don't have to bust out a Wii, you don't have to put a stupid sensor bar anywhere. Like, it's good to go. And
not for nothing, like we said, it's the portability. You know, that's why the Game Boy was one of the best-selling consoles of all time, because of the portability. And the fact that we can play one of, two of, if not some of the greatest titles to ever be released for the Wii on the go,
Mm-hmm.
that sells itself right there. And yeah, you know what? Sure, I'm a sucker. I paid $70 for this, but I want to actually play it. I probably will open my copy at some point. But fucking, it's Nintendo, dude. We're gonna be able to sell opened, still running, whatever. 5 years from now, we can flip it for $40 more than what we paid for it, especially if we pull it from store shelves.
There's no way. Like, Nintendo games don't drop in price. They just don't. They're still selling Mario Kart 8 for $50, like, on the Switch. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, they're still selling like Mario Odyssey for $60 or $50, depending on where you're getting it from.
Yeah.
And those are the games. Those games released on the Switch like when it came out.
Yeah.
So like don't even start with Pokemon games. Like even the crappiest Pokemon game's still worth a pretty decent amount of money.
I got a copy of Pokemon Red with a sticker that's fucking faded and kind of shitty, and I just did a battery swap on it. I bet you I could still get $60 for that tomorrow.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, honestly, like I bet you can get. I have a copy of Fire Red somewhere, and like I'm never gonna get rid of it, but it's over $100.
Yeah,
like easy.
Yeah,
and it's just Nintendo titles, man. Nintendo titles, they're such tightwads when it comes to sales that nothing ever drops in price.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you can go on a platform like Whoop and get a Nintendo game, like a first party Nintendo game for $15 off, you better jump on that shit, because it's like you're not going to get much better than that.
Yeah, and, pretty much. That means they have an overstock, and the room that they're putting it in is worth more than the stuff they're selling.
Yeah.
So
speaking of Whoop, did you get anything from Whoop recently?
I did. Let me grab. I got a couple of things. First thing I got actually is Shadow Labyrinth.
Interesting.
And this is like, it's a 2D action platformer, kind of Metroidvania, but if you notice here, that's Pac-Man. It's a Namco game. And you're going around with Pac-Man, and he turns into like a monster, and he just eats shit. It looks awesome. I haven't actually played it yet, but I've seen a lot of videos on it, and it looks cool as shit. Like this, I would never buy a Pac-Man game unless I was completing a collection, but I bought this because this looks cool as shit.
That sounds wild, dude.
It looks rad, dude. Like I'm probably, once I beat, because I'm playing another one of these games that I have in this year. Once I beat that game, I'm gonna go around and play that, and it looks like I'm gonna enjoy it. Honestly,
that sounds fucking wild, dude. I want to see some footage. Yeah, definitely. Let me know what you think.
It's gonna look badass. All right, what do you got here for your wooting?
So my wooting, I got two games from my wooting, and the first one, I got this one a few weeks ago. It's Rune Factory 5.
Okay.
These games have always, I don't know, they catch my eye, because, I mean, for anybody who knows or follows me, I'm a massive fan of, cozy games. I have a shadow box of Stardew Valley sitting above my computer right now. And I love, I grew up playing Harvest Moon and all these games, and I'm a big fan of like JRPGs and anime style games. They're fun. Honestly, most often they tell the most amazing stories and have some of the best music and visuals, and I don't know, I'm a fan. So I've never played any of the Rune Factory games. I saw that on Whoop for like $13 or whatever, and I thought that's a steal, because I know I can't really get that on Steam for cheaper. So having it physical, having it on the go, happy to pay that.
Yeah, have you played any of the Atelier games?
No, somebody I used to date played one, and I watched them play that a little bit, and it looked fun. It looked pretty cool.
I feel like those games definitely got better in time too. So like if you buy a later one, like unless there's like a 2 on it, they shouldn't have a whole lot to do with each other, but the game does get progressively better.
Yeah, I was actually pretty curious about checking out, like, what is it, the newest one, Yumiya, I think.
Yeah, I know that was it Ryza there's like 1 and 2 of that.
Yeah,
which I wanted to check out. I wanted to check out the second one.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think you're right.
So anyway, do you have another Woot, or do you want?
Yes, I have one more Woot, and it's a Devolver Digital game, and it is The Plucky Squire.
That's adorable.
And this is a really cute game. I've played a little bit of it beforehand on Steam, so I was really glad to get this portable. And like I said, I haven't played much of it, but I played enough to know that I kind of like it. It looks very hand-drawn-y. It looks really cool that way. There's a couple different aspects to this game. I won't try to ruin it too much, but it was only $20.
That's not bad.
So, yeah, it was definitely a nice pickup. Especially, I really like Devolver games, in general, and especially when it comes to like their fake E3 like presentations. They're hilarious.
I don't know anything about that.
Oh man, you need to watch one.
Yeah.
And I'll send you a link to one after we're done with this.
All right. Now the cover of that game, the character looked like he was holding like a fountain pen, as a sword. Now and when you flipped it over, the back it kind of looked like Little Big Planet-esque, like It Takes Two, like living in a. Am I right? Is it kind of like Toy Story-esque, like the world is made up of?
There's a kind of a couple different ways, a couple different styles. So like a top down, there's a side scrolling one. There's it goes through a couple different genres there.
Okay, because I was gonna say like some of the backgrounds and stuff, it looked like cardboard and like homemade materials. It looked pretty cool. Reminded me of like It Takes Two. Yeah,
it's definitely like it looks like it's like a storybook on one of them. It looks like a cartoon kind of.
That's cool.
And then there's one that looks like kind of like Little Big Planet, like arts and crafts kind of thing.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, for my last whoop, my plastic is actually coming a little bit loose here, but I got this game. It looked interesting to me. I've seen it here and there. It's Caravan Sandwich.
Oh, okay.
And it's another, kind of cozy game. It says on the back here, a single-player open-world experience. Life is simple. There's no combat, no death, no timer, just you, your van, and the world. And I think it's kind of like The Witness, where it's like, puzzles and adventure and stuff like that, and you kind of just like figuring things out. Maybe it's like Metroidvania. I don't really know a whole lot about it, but the art style looks very pretty, and it looks fun, and kind of having like a calm, chill adventure game sounds like a blast to me right now.
Yeah. Especially like there sometimes you just don't want to do combat oriented stuff.
Yeah.
Like you want to just chill and just like, especially with a system like the Switch, you want to just chill and just like on a couch or on a bed and just like and play something that isn't too like rough.
Yeah, or on a flight where you don't want to be playing something where like a kid next to you can see a ton of violence. It's it's things to think about.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, especially like when when you just don't want things to be like too like out there.
Yeah.
But speaking of violence, my next game is going to be one of my only limited run games.
Okay.
So it is Clock Tower Rewind.
Nice.
Yes. I have started this game. Yeah. I've started this game, and I can't play but so much of it because I can't be this defenseless all the time. But this is actually their special edition convention cover.
Oh.
This is different from so the original cover looks like this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I should probably show the inside of this too.
The original cover for Clock Tower Rewind?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the original cover looks like that.
Okay.
So yeah, this one here in the front, we got that from remember in the limited run store where it had like the convention shelf? Yeah, this is where that was.
Okay, yeah. I remember seeing that.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty spooky looking cover, to be honest.
I got a handful of games from limited run I'll definitely be getting into.
Right.
But now, let me ask you about that game. Is it like a complete remaster, like from or is it looking and playing like the original?
So it looks and plays like the original.
Oh,
it definitely looks like a Super Nintendo game. Now it's done in HD. It's done in widescreen. Now you can adjust the screen ratio to make it look like completely original, but I'm not gonna do that. Like I paid for my whole screen. I'm gonna use my whole screen.
Yeah.
So
you're not a purist like that.
Yeah. And there's some games that I will do that with, like Symphony Night. I will do that with, but something like this, unless I was playing it on the Super Nintendo, which I believe that either they or somebody else did a repro cart for the Super Nintendo for this game.
Okay.
Then sure, but with this on the Switch, like I'm just gonna widescreen it. Honestly.
Yeah. Well, this is where I would put my Switch copy of Symphony of the Night if they made one.
Right.
That's all I want.
Man.
That's too much to ask.
There are Reddit boards and Reddit boards of people like saying, so what's the possibility of getting one on a Nintendo console?
It makes me fucking mad, dude.
And people are saying this is the eternal punishment, like Nintendo must pay for making cartridges in the 5th gen.
Yeah, for real. But to continue on with our trend of violence, the next game that I got this from Lost Ark Video Games down in Greensboro.
Yeah.
And really cool place, great selection. Found 358 over 2 days there. Finally, thank you,
yes,
thank you,
did.
buddy. But we'll cover that in a different episode. But I got Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection, and this is a collection of all of the arcade releases. And me not being very good at fighting games and not knowing all that much about Street Fighter, I decided to start off with Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Yeah, you did Super Turbo, which was the worst game anybody trying to get into Street Fighter, whatever. Like, to this day, I'm wondering why they pick the CPS2 port of that game, knowing how broken it is. Like, they could have pulled from the 3DO, they could have pulled from anything else, but they pulled from that, and they didn't fix it. So people are just getting, like, their shit pushed in.
Yeah.
Like from Fei Long in stage 1,
Yeah.
not realizing that the thing was broken.
That's exactly what happened to me. And I texted you, I think, after like my 10th try of barely being able to land a fucking hit on the guy. And like, listen, I am self-aware. I am not good at fighting games. Like, I'm not. I'm quite bad, and I will own that. My fiance repeatedly beats my shit whenever we go to an arcade. And yeah, I texted you after like 10 tries of Fei Long, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? And you were like, playing that one.
Yeah. And I think you did a good job by going to Third Strike or Alpha 2. Yeah. Those are two really good games to get into when you're getting into Street Fighter. I mean, like Super, like just regular Super is okay, and regular Turbo is okay. But Super Turbo is a nightmare. Like, I'm okay at fighting games. Like, I can find my way around an arcade machine. But it took considerable amount of effort, way more effort than it ever should have, to beat arcade mode in that game.
Didn't you send me Super Street Fighter Turbo when I bought that SNES from you?
I sent you just regular Super Street Fighter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm not going to be that much of a. Nah, it's like, because I'd have to find like a repro card for it, and also on top of that, it would just be a sick joke. So
yeah, I was like, wait a minute, were you fucking with me?
Yeah, like, so enjoy your time on the Super Nintendo, asshole.
All right.
Yeah, thankfully, the other games in there are not nearly as bad.
Yeah. No, I went straight to Street Fighter 3 after you told me that, and I was like, that's so much better. I could actually get through fights.
Yeah. All three of the Street Fighter 3 ones are fun to play. For real. So, I got a couple of games from GameStop. They did a 4 under 20 for 40.
Okay.
And this game actually took me by surprise. I got this for essentially $10, and it is Opus Echo of Starsong Full Bloom Edition, and this is like, I don't exactly really know, because I bought these like, oh, I want to fill out my collection, right? And like, I wanted to play this because it was the way the cover looked pretty cool. It looked like kind of like a graphic novel kind of game, which I kind of like some of those. Like, I'll talk about another one that I'm actually currently playing in this list. Okay. But I checked the price on this. This is going for $70, and I bought it for $10. Yeah, I'm not sure why. I haven't played it yet. I don't know the hype behind it. But it's like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll get one over on GameStop and buy a $70 game for $10.
Might have to borrow that from you.
Right?
Just to play it, see what the fuck it's about.
I don't know.
Dude, honestly, like, you mentioned that you got some games just to fill out your collection, and it's like, I do that, and sometimes those games that you get just for a couple bucks here and there end up being like the funnest games. Or like, sometimes they have the most compelling story, and it's like, some of these like graphic novel games that I pick up, you don't expect to be good, and then you play for a little bit and you're sucked right in.
And you're just hooked on it.
Yeah, they're good, man. Like I've learned to not judge games by their cover, especially. Like,
yeah.
Some of these games out here are just good.
Yeah, and I mean, especially for the price too. Like, I mean, and it's always like, I don't think we're gonna see it. So, I mean, we're kind of seeing it now on the Switch, but some of the games that are kind of looked over, and they're not, and they don't go for that much, and then all of a sudden people find out, or somebody like brings light to them.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh shit, I gotta have this game. But they printed so little of them because they didn't sell for like $5 a pop.
Yeah.
And now it's worth like $120.
Yeah, well, look at like even games like going back, like Chibi Robo. You know, that game only sold 400,000 copies worldwide. And by the way, that's available on the Nintendo Switch Online now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And my brother got himself a GameCube controller for his birthday.
Nice.
He got himself one. He did not get me one for my birthday.
Bastard.
I would have appreciated it. But he did give me this, though.
Nice.
Super Nintendo one. And he knows I'm a big Super Nintendo fan, so I forgive him.
Okay, nice.
So right. Alright, so it's your next one, right?
So my next 5 are going to all be from Limited Run.
Okay.
Because you helped me make a horrible mistake to my bank account, and you brought me to the one and only Limited Run brick and mortar physical location. I was a kid in a candy shop in there. I love things.
It's hard not to spend money in that store.
Oh my god. And dude, like, it's crazy because we went to that store, Level 1 Games, out in Pompton Plains, New Jersey, a few weeks ago, and I picked up Golf Story, which I think is a game it's a Switch exclusive. I think you can get it on the Nintendo eShop or Nintendo Switch Online for like $20-$30.
Yeah.
I paid $70, and I understand that bites. That's a lot. But it was physical, and I like the physical, and I know what that game kind of is, and I know what Limited Run is. But going to the Limited Run store, you pay the Limited Run tax anytime you find a Limited Run game outside of Limited Run.
Yes.
But you can find shit there that hasn't been on the market in a while, and it's still going for normal, regular, standard for sale price,
Or sometimes cheaper, depending on, like, what condition it's in.
Yeah, like so I'll highlight this one first because, speaking of that, this is brand new in the plastic, but because the plastic is like the case is a tiny bit fucked up right here, it's 20% off, but it's 8-Bit Adventures 2, and it's brand fucking new.
Yeah, you gotta let me know how that game is, because I didn't buy that, because I wanted to buy Clock Tower instead. But yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely let you know how this one is.
I bought the, what did I buy out of the Scratch and Dent? I bought the Gradius Collection for the Xbox Series X. And I have loads of replacement cases. Like, I repair stuff all the time.
Yeah.
So, as long as the artwork's in good shape, then it's fine. And the artwork was in pretty decent shape. There was like a nick or two in there, but it fit into a case just fine.
Yeah, I mean,
and yeah,
they do have like a Scratch and Dent like rack of shelf. It's not the biggest thing in the world, but there's a pretty good amount of stuff on there. And then if you buy something that's got a fucked up case, step right outside and they have a cardboard box. I don't know if it's all the time or just sometimes, but they have a cardboard box full of like just cases and shit and they just say free, like take it, it's garbage. So if you have a broken case but good art and good whatever else, like just take the fucking case from outside and you're good to go.
Right, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's honestly, and they also sell pre-owned games as well.
Yeah,
they have like it's a modest pre-owned section, and like I'm really wanting them to increase their stock on Super Nintendo and Genesis stuff. But they do have some off the wall stuff there too. They have a couple of Neo Geo carts that like some are complete, which are is wild to find nowadays. And so I'm not sure like how they acquire their stuff, but it seems to be like they have low end stuff, completely skip the middle tier, and then just get to the grails.
Yeah.
Just like, so I'm not sure how they acquire it and like what their system is.
Yeah, I think they have one or two like double-sided shelves of like used games, and then they just have a wall of cases of like grails that are nicely laid
Yes.
out and stuff. And yeah, it's
It's wild. Yeah, that place is wild, and I'm gonna visit them on the 25th
Lucky.
because they're having like an event
yeah.
there. So I'll let you know if I find anything you might like.
Please do.
And and then I can work it out.
Hell yeah. So you on to your next gem.
Yes. So the next one I have is, and I've never played this before, but this is also one of the 4 for 20 or whatever what it is, but it's Dragonstar Varnir, and this is a dual cover. So it was originally this cover.
Oh,
But why would you do that when you have this cover?
that's cool.
So yeah, so it looks like there's like a 3-tiered battle fight system, like battle system here, and like what your decisions do affects the rest of the story and who stays alive. So I'm eager to get into this, but I probably won't get into it until I finish Shadow Labyrinth,
Okay.
and that is going to be after one of the next games coming up.
Dude, I
So-
can't wait to hear about Shadow Labyrinth.
Dude,
It
it
looks
looks
fucking
so
wild.
sick, man. It definitely gives like a Metroidvania vibe to it,
Yeah.
but also like I have a feeling that you're giving Pac-Man powers to get through things. You're not actually acquiring things yourself.
That sounds sick.
Yeah, I know. It looks awesome.
Uh,
All right, what do we got next?
So speaking of Metroidvanias, we have a game that I've heard about, didn't really do a lot of research on, but it is one of the greatest Metroidvania games I've ever experienced in my life, and it is Animal Well.
Yes.
I literally just hit credits on this morning. But for anybody who knows this game, that is far from the end. So I don't want to say anything really about this game, except if you are a fan of Metroidvania games, like the kind of games where you're just kind of left to explore by your own graces, and then you find dead ends, but then you find a power up later and you go back and then that's no longer a dead end kind of thing, like, give this game a shot. It is such a phenomenal puzzle game, and it was made by one dude. The puzzles in it are fantastic, and it's such an atmospheric game. I want to do an actual episode on the Bards of Gaming podcast for this.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I loved it. I had a great time.
Yeah, I heard that like every time you would talk about it, like as you were progressing through the game, like you heaped more and more praise as you were doing it.
Yeah.
And that's a lot. That's a lot to say about it, especially a game from a genre that is as aged as a Metroidvania.
Yeah, and I'm kind of tough on games a lot of the time. For me to consistently, like, to the end, be like, dude, it just got better. Like, every couple of hours, I'm like, I can't believe that. What? Like, yeah, no, it's a good game.
It's like, and there's so much more to do.
Yeah, like, I would find one power up, and I'm like, what? Like, they have one that's literally it's a UV light. Like, I will spoil this. It's not a spoiler, but they have one power up that you end up finding or end up being able to find. It's a UV light, and so you basically have the whole map that you have explored up until this point, and you've seen what you've been able to see, but now you have this UV light, you turn it on, and now there's hidden messages and shit all over the walls, all over the map, and you have to kind of like re-explore shit, and it gives you hints on where to go next or how to achieve a certain thing. And like, you'll get a flute that you can play, like kind of like the ocarina in Ocarina of Time, and you play a certain, series of notes, and it does something or teleports you somewhere. But now that you have the UV light, you can see the notes on the back of the wall, and you're like, oh shit, okay, and then secret unlocked or whatever. Dude, it just keeps going and going and going and going. It's so good.
That sounds really awesome. Yeah, I think that might be one I'm looking for.
You would love it
later on. I know that there's one game that you have in there that there was a golf story that I'm real. That's like the thing I'm focusing on.
If you don't find it by the time I get down there, I'm gonna let you borrow it. But
nice.
Yeah.
All right. So going on to that's another GameStop thing I got. I think I got 4 in total, but I think one of them was I took back. Anyway, this is one of the games that I'm actively playing right now, and it is from the Spirit Hunter series NG.
What is that?
And this is a graphic novel, a horror graphic novel game where like your decisions basically it shapes a bunch of things. Right now I've almost beaten it. Like I'm really close to the end of it. And there are a couple of things where like you like there's a spirit who's taken your cousin, or yeah, I think it's your cousin, and holding them hostage, and you have to solve all of these like spirit mystery, like why these ghosts are around. Like this one's the first one, and like why they're there the way they are, and depending on how you defeat these monsters will depend on like if everybody stays alive, if you stay alive, if something doesn't happen later on that might kill you or a friend. So like it gets weird. It gets really like out there, and I've been playing it like at the witching hour. Like I've been playing it like it's super early in the morning, like usually when my son wakes up and like needs to be put back down to bed. I'll just go downstairs and I'll play that until I fall asleep, and then I'm just like, why do I have all these weird ass dreams? Oh right, that's why.
That sounds awesome, dude.
It's really, and so this is part 2 of I think a 3-part series.
Okay.
So there is Death's Mark, I think it is. That's the first one. This one's the second one, and I don't know if or what the third one is. So
I'm gonna have to check that
out.
out.
But I'll definitely go back and play Death's Mark after this one, though.
I'm gonna definitely have to check that out, because that like
Oh yeah, for sure.
so, I love like Doki Doki Literature Club. Like that game.
Oh dude, yeah.
That was so much. That was a fucking experience, man.
Yes.
And I covered that on the Bars of Gaming as a solo episode. That game was amazing.
Yeah. Like I wish I was there to talk about that with you, like when that happened, because damn. Like, I remember on one of the game stores that I go to, Hidden Block out in Raleigh, like, there's a sticker right underneath their register that says, Just Monica. And I'm just like, I feel that,
That's
man.
a deep cut.
Like, yeah, I feel this sticker more than I should.
That's fucking sick, dude. That game breaks the fourth wall in the best ways possible. Like,
it's so good.
And it's so good. That game gave me new, like, visual novel games are one of those things I would have totally brushed off years ago and thought like, this is kind of weebish. I'm not gonna get into this, like blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Blah. But then like, and especially a game that kind of looks and sounds like Doki Doki Literature Club, you're like, what the fuck? But then as soon as I learned a little bit about it, I'm like, I gotta try it. And it changed my perspective. I love those games now.
It's like, what was it like after like chapter 2 or something like that? It's just like dark. It just turns to shit.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, what the fuck am I playing now? Oh my god, like, I thought I was romancing somebody. What's going on? So, it's like, my wife had actually watched me play that. She's like, as soon as she saw, there was like one scene in there, and I'm not going to spoil it, but there was like a scene in there, she saw that, and she's like, I don't like this game. I don't want you to play this game anymore. And it's like, I mean, I gotta finish it. I started it. I gotta finish it.
It's definitely one of those ones where, like, if your partner, like your girlfriend or whatever, sees you playing like the first third of that game, they're gonna think that you're weird.
Yeah.
You gotta hold out. You gotta keep going. And
yeah, for sure.
It's like as soon as you reach the end of like what you're like, you have to. It just gets crazy from there.
Oh man, it's such a mindfuck, dude. Oh, I love it.
But am I?
So we got 2 more left.
I got 3 left.
Yeah, 3. Okay, go ahead.
So all right, my next one that I got is a game that I played the demo for back on the Xbox 360 when it first came out, and then you're probably gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. It was pulled from market, and then it was temporarily put back on market, and then it was taken off market. So I bought a physical bitch, and I'm gonna play it forever. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
I have that exact copy too. It's so fun to play.
Not
such a good game.
I want to play this game, and for many years it was like available, then not available, then available, then not available, and it is complete limited run. I have the like Super Nintendo-esque cover, which is fantastic, and then you have the ticket. Excuse me, the ticket stub that comes with it.
Flash of Demon Head, baby.
Yep. So this is just, it's the fan service, but yeah, I wanted to genuinely play this game, and now I can play it forever.
If you have time tomorrow, we should crank that out.
Is it multiplayer online?
Oh yeah,
I'm down. If I'm not playing Silent Hill F, I tend to play at the witching hour. Stupid me.
Yeah.
That game is so good.
There's some games that I can do, but Silent Hill games and Fatal Frame games, I'm just like, fuck that.
Fatal Frame?
No way. Especially the second one. Like I did a it was like a 31 days of like Halloween for like last year.
That's cool.
And that was one of the last, because I went from like this isn't so scary to like fucking mindfuck scary. And that was like, I think day 30.
Oh my god.
And it was just like, and I was like, I'm gonna preface you with this. I don't want to play this game. I am playing it for the content.
Yeah.
Because God forbid, I hate this game. It's a great game, but I fucking hate this game.
So do you not like playing Silent Hill games? We're just not at that hour.
No, so Silent Hill is a little bit different. Like, it's like, I mean, I'll play, like, I think the last one I played was Homecoming.
Okay.
Like, oh no, the remake of the second one. The remake of the second one, I played that.
Okay.
But and if I know, because I know what's happening in that. Like, I played the original 2. Right, I have the original 2 somewhere over here. But so I know what to expect. But if I had first played that, at that point in time where like everything was just dead quiet, then that's the atmosphere they want you to play that shit into.
Of course.
Yeah, then it would have been a different story. Now, Fatal Frame, I have beaten Fatal Frame 2, and I still will not play it at that point in time. Like, I beat it by the skin of my teeth, and I'm just like, fuck this game. I love it, but fuck this game.
Yeah. Silent Hill F is my first Silent Hill. I've not played any of the ones before, and due to the current market of used games with the Silent Hill franchise, I am waiting for remakes.
Yep.
So
makes sense.
I'm not paying $300 to play Silent Hill 3.
I have oh yeah, Silent Hill 3 they only made that for Gen 6, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think they made it for anything else besides PS2, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, because I have the Silent Hill HD collection on the 360, but I think it's just 1 and 2.
But I think that's also like buggy as shit, right? Like they take the fog away.
Yep.
Yeah,
and that's the DirectX 9 fucking shit. There you go.
Yeah. I'm not really that much of a video game purist, but I will say if you are taking away the main component of the game, why am I going to play it? You know, it's like I want to play the real experience. I don't want to play the fucking whatever.
Yeah. I mean, there'll be times where I'm just like, okay, well, the remake of Resident Evil 1, that was objectively a better remake, or a better game. Like, I will play that over the PlayStation version, like, any day of the week. Even better if it's on Steam, because it's even better controls.
Yeah.
But like, a lot of people will say, like, a lot of the purists will say, like, the shitty controls are part of what adds to the horror.
Yeah.
Like, the shitty tank controls. I'm just like, no, this was a sign of the times. This was them not having an analog controller, and they just kept it going.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't played F. You know, let me know how that is. I haven't bought it yet.
So far, it's awesome. So
it looks visually amazing.
So far, it's very, 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 very good. I'm not far. Like, so I tend to play it at night. You know, lights off, windows closed, 10 o'clock at night kind of thing. But that's because that's the only time when my fiance and I can kind of sit together. She wants to watch me play it. So having her there watching me play it makes it less scary. So, because I'll be honest, I'm a bitch when it comes to horror games. I love, like, Resident Evil 4. That's probably the only horror game that I will willingly sit down and put time in myself. The only, like, other exception is if I get on Discord and I'm streaming it to my friends and they're watching me play it, something about just not feeling alone doing it helps. Yeah. So, like, like Resident Evil 2, I'm a pussy. I don't want to play that alone. You know, Silent Hill F,
I mean,
I was not going to buy it. She said to me, I want to watch you play that. Ordered on Amazon. I'm like, all right, then. That's permission right there. I'll play it with you.
Yeah, any survival horror game where I can suplex somebody into the ground, like that's like Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5, Yeah, even Resident Evil 6 to an extent. Even though I don't like Resident Evil 6, like all of that stuff, like I can shoot you in the kneecap and uppercut you into space. Then it's no longer a horror game to me anymore.
And there's Ada
Like
Wong.
it's just they're minor inconveniences, is what it is.
Yeah, and there's Ada Wong. Like you can't.
Yeah, there's no getting around that. Like that's queen shit right there. So
Strong character.
yeah.
So do you have 2 left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of queen shit, Asian beauties here, I got Ninja Gaiden Ragebound,
Nice.
which is really fun, and they tried to keep it around the I don't know, the people who made it was the Game Kitchen, so the people who made Blasphemous made this game.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I want to say there was a Game Kitchen Silver Lining. I think I'll produce it. Koei Tecmo, of course, because they own the Ninja Gaiden franchise, and they wanted to kind of try to keep it in the same, almost like the same difficulty vein as the Itagaki games. Like, shout out to him, rest in peace. I know he just passed away, and they wanted to try to keep it kind of in the same vein, but still make it 2D, right? And still make it more of an adventure level-based adventure game like the original Ninja Gaiden games.
Yeah.
But she is basically your other half, and you get a lot of your magic and stuff, and a lot of your ranged weapons from her being with you at all times. So, and this, I don't know if you haven't recognized this, but this is not Ryu Hayabusa. This is this is his protege. He's and Hayabusa has to go out to America, do his own thing, and so you're holding it down, and then shit just hits the fan. So I am about halfway through this game now, but I did like the fact that if you open it up here, you have
nice.
on the front, and then so
Cool.
I thought that was cool. It comes with a soundtrack code, and it also comes with a little hint book,
Oh, that's cool.
and it's done like that. So
That's fun.
right there, yeah. This is a day one buy for me. I'm a big Ninja Gaiden person. I have all of them. So I picked that one up as soon as I could.
Man, that's the beauty and fun of physical releases. Sometimes you get, the little guidebooks or the fun art. I don't know. Yeah, you can get a fucking JPEG of these same things on your computer, but it's not the same.
It's not tangible,
Yeah.
right? It's once your hard drive blows up, then it's pretty much done.
Yeah.
Or once their servers decide to not give you, let's say, the digital soundtrack or something like that they might come with.
Yeah.
Then you don't get that anymore.
It was very much due to a lot of the crap that's been happening with digital games over the last 5 years, really, especially. Things getting pulled from market. I feel like 10 years ago it wasn't this bad. Yeah, sure, a game might lose, its licensing to some music, so maybe they pull it for a little bit, patch out that music, and then re-upload it. Now it's
basically, yeah.
we're just losing shit left and right, I feel like.
Yeah.
And with all these corporate acquisitions and all these crazy things that are happening, we have so many games that just aren't becoming available.
Yeah.
So that's really what pushed me to start going physical with a lot of these games.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're seeing it. I know you're seeing it a lot with movies and TV shows nowadays, and it's getting to the point where even Spotify's pulling whole albums off.
Yeah.
There was a one of the records I have up here is from a guy named Shuko, and he had this album called 1996, and it's a lot of just really smooth jams, right? It was really good beats, and all of a sudden, Spotify pulls the whole ass album off of there, and I'm not even sure why. And it came back maybe 3 months later, but it's I didn't know that it was still there until I saw what was grayed out on my playlist lit back up.
That's annoying.
And so they can just take away and put back at their leisure, and it's just not conducive to good customer service.
No, and
so
I mean, there's a whole rabbit hole we could get into about the whole Game Pass debacle.
Oh yeah.
But that, you and I immediately, we were on that bandwagon of, we saw that price hike, and we're out. You know, it's
Yeah.
I was just looking it up yesterday. Because they're having like a big Yakuza franchise sale on Steam right now, and I was hanging on to Game Pass for a while because I was playing a lot of the Yakuza games on Game Pass. And now that they have this shit, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, let me look online, right? So I just looked up the Yakuza Remaster Collection for the PS4, like $25. I'm like, I could go buy that physically from GameStop right now for $25.
Yeah.
I can't get those games collectively for that price on Steam. It's the same fucking game. I'm gonna go buy it on PS4, and then if they ever drop like a PS5 enhanced upgrade for $10, I'll get that. Yeah, you know. But
that's the thing too. Is like there has not been a Game Pass game that I have given a month worth of my time to.
Yeah.
Like, there hasn't even been a collection of Game Pass games that... Like, I literally kept Ultimate on the convenience factor that, hey, I might want to play something that they have, or try it out before I buy it.
Yeah.
You know? And then it has multiplayer, which that's what I'm actually using Game Pass for. But then, like, $30 a month, like, I have way too many games to play already.
Yeah.
To be dishing out, like, what I can buy 3 games for.
Yeah.
For $30, you know, like it's not worth it.
Like, I was paying, you know, that money to, sometimes I would, like, sometimes, not even regularly, not consistently. I wasn't playing Call of Duties, I wasn't playing Battlefields, I wasn't playing Assassin's Creed, not that. Sometimes I would go on there to play EA Sports PGA Tour with my friends.
Right.
Because that was free to all of us through Game Pass. That game kind of fucking sucks. So I found, like, I got on sale like a few months ago, 2K25, like PGA 2K25, way better. I think I paid like $40 for it. I paid for it, you know, on Steam.
Yeah.
But it runs better. It doesn't crash. The visuals aren't grainy. It's a solid game. It's fun.
Yeah.
There's so much more to do. There's a whole, like, story where you're actually compelled to care about your character. So it's like, the only reason I would even go back to Game Pass is to play that online with my friends. And then I started playing Hollow Knight when Silksong got released because I wanted to get caught up and whatever.
Yeah.
But I would much rather honestly get that physically on Switch and play it portably.
So, that's exactly what I did, is I got it on Switch.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want to... And yeah, it's more expensive, but you know what? It's yours.
Yeah.
And they, like, when they eventually pull things from it because they're losing licenses, or the developers don't want to keep paying to keep it on Game Pass, like, it'll be gone.
Yeah.
And you can't play it again. So I don't know. It's like, it was great when it was. I remember when it was $15 a month.
Yeah.
For Game Pass. Like, and that was like, what? Not even 4 years ago.
I think it was like...
I think it was less.
I think it was like...
I think it was 2, wasn't it?
At one point for Ultimate or something.
Yeah. Yeah, and then, like, now it's literally double the price.
Yeah. I was just
like,
getting charged $21.
Wild.
And now it's going up.
Yeah. Like, it's going up 50%. And, like, in what, like, less than a year's time?
It's ridiculous.
And it's gone up 100% in, like, just a little bit more than that. And it's not... Like, I know they're trying to make themselves out to be like the Netflix of gaming, and people don't like Netflix.
Yeah.
For the same reason.
Yeah.
They keep jacking up the prices and then taking away, and then they shove advertisements everywhere. Like, there's advertisements in the freaking cloud gaming now. Like, get the hell out of here. I'm not paying you money to see advertisements. You already shove advertisements on my Xbox Series X every time I fucking turn it on.
They like, wanted to say, oh, you know, you have all of these Ubisoft classics now at your disposal. Do you not realize Ubisoft games go on sale on every digital platform once a month? You can get Far Cry 3 for $3. You can get Assassin's Creed 2 for $4. You can get the best of the Assassin's Creed franchise pre-Origins for what you would pay for 1 month of Game Pass now.
Yeah.
If you go out and you actually look and do your research legitimately and buy from a reputable seller, you can get Assassin's Creed 1 through, like, fucking 4. Which, you know, if you know, that's like 1, 2, you know, Revelations, Brotherhood, 3, 4. Like, there's a string of games there. You can get all of that for probably less than what you would pay for 1 month of Game Pass.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're less. I mean, there's a plethora of them are less than $5.
Yeah. I have
like a huge swath of them.
I have that collection of 1 through 4 sitting behind me. I couldn't throw that shit away.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I don't know, like saying that Ubisoft Classics is a selling point, saying that Fortnite, whatever the fuck it was, like
Fortnite Crew,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, like what is that? Like is that even word? That's like saying, "Oh yeah, but we have Roblox."
They're not
like
with Fortnite Crew, they're not giving you content. They're giving you access to unlock the content.
Oh my god. They give you the power of choice.
Yeah, they're giving you the other half of the battle pass that would be premium. So now you can go in there, play longer, and get the skins.
That's such a wank job, dude. That's
like
I'm so over it.
I don't mind playing a little bit of Fortnite here and there. I was playing for Fortnite Crew just because I wanted to see what it was about. You know, so I paid for like a month or two of it. And I played it, you know, I was playing a little bit of it just as a mindless, you know, whatever the fuck, playing the tycoons just to, you know, watch school lectures and have something else going on. And it was alright, you know, it's whatever. You know, it's mindless. Yeah. I don't have to think. I'm not out there playing the battle royales. I don't play the competitive online, but playing something like that was just mindless fun. But I'm not gonna
But is it worth paying more for your subscription for it though? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's a sad story. Oh, and then they pull that shit, like, after pretty much everybody unsubscribed. They're like, oh, well, if you're still subscribed to it, you don't have to pay extra money. It's only for new subscribers or resubscribers. And it's like, the toothpaste is out of the tube, bitch. You're not getting it back in.
Oh,
especially not with shit like that.
Oh, man.
Like, that's wild, dude. Like Microsoft, like, I'm an Xbox collector, as you can clearly see. Like, I am, but holy shit, did they jump the shark with this?
That's ridiculous, dude. No.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, we got one more, huh?
I have 2.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting I went first.
I have 2 more. So, these are the last 2 games that I have, and they're both from Limited Run Games. This one was a Day 1 edition that I'm kind of mad they put the sticker on the art. But it's called Root Letter Last Answer. I don't know anything about it, but it looked cool. And it looks like it's kind of got like some FMV type stuff in there.
Yeah, it looks like a visual novel.
Yeah,
I see that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But it's like, I think it's like mystery. Yeah, it's investigate the mystery, like murder mystery and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it seems cool. I'm definitely gonna give this a shot. But yeah, this one's got like, you know, art book and everything inside. It's pretty neat.
Nice.
So it's just
nice.
I haven't played this yet, so I don't have much to say about it.
Yeah, I'm a big visual novel guy, so yeah. If you do like, if you do try the Spear, like if you want to borrow the Spear Hunter games from me and you do like it, then I'll lend you the Danganronpa games too.
Oh, okay.
Because if you like those, it's right up that alley.
Hell yeah.
Like,
I'm down.
Yeah. Okay, so my last one is a Switch 2 game. And it is one that I am currently playing that people are currently shitting on for probably not a good reason. And that is Pokemon Legends ZA, the Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
You're shitting on it.
Because you're only in one town and you're not going anywhere. Like, people are misconstruing what a Pokemon Legends game is with a mainline Pokemon game. Like, a Pokemon Legends game is switching up formulas, it's switching up how you catch Pokemon, it's switching up how you battle Pokemon, it's switching up, like, your scenery and how you move around and stuff like that. Like, it's not and that's the thing that kind of annoys me about Pokemon fans. They will shit on Pokemon for them being very routine, very, like do it by numbers, don't deviate, and they shit on them for that. And then, so they deviate, and they shit on them for deviating. It's fucking weird. I'm enjoying it. I got it on the objectively better system. Whoever bought it on the original Switch, like, please don't. Please just, like, take it back and get a Switch 2 version. Like, that hardware is 10 years old. Just get a different, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it runs great on the Switch 2. I'm enjoying it on that. The battle system for this is much more different, and it actually encourages you to use all of the moves in your arsenal, because they don't have limited moves anymore. You don't have like, oh, we only have like 6 PP for this move. You don't have that. You can use them as much as you want, but they're on cooldown timers.
Okay.
So the stronger the move is, the more impactful the move is, the longer the cooldown timer is. So you want to do like a tail whip or like a mud slap or something like that, like a status effect thing, because that's going to have a higher recharge time, and then hit them with your big guns and then go back.
That's cool.
Because and it's active too. It's all active. It's not turn based either. So there's also
so
that.
we've gone like Final Fantasy 15 Pokemon.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I would say that. Because your attacks take time to do, but they also take time to recharge. And so, like, quick attack is actually a quick attack. Like, it's like, or swift is actually a quick attack. Like, it's definitely a welcome change in my opinion. Because like when I used to play Pokemon like professionally, like unless you had like a really good strategy, like it was literally just what move can I stab with that does the most damage against the whatever it is they're weak to.
Yeah.
And then everything else can take a shit. I don't care.
Yeah.
Right. But in this one, it's a little different, and I enjoy that.
Yeah, that's cool. Now, those games definitely piqued my interest, and I know my buddy Donald really wants me to cover Pokemon Legends Arceus with him.
It's good. It's a good game.
Dude, the most modern Pokemon game that I've played, Sapphire.
That's a way back.
Yeah.
That's like 20 years now, almost.
Yeah, it is. So I have been trying to acquire the games between then and now, and I decided, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna buy like Scarlet and Violet and whatever. I'll buy them at full price, because now there's been 30 years since Pokemon's been out. I see the writing in the sand. I know they're not going down in price. If you don't buy a Pokemon game when it comes out, you're not going to get it for less than what it comes out for. I don't care if it's used, opened, shit on, whatever. If you have a fucking copy of a working Pokemon game, it will sell for $60, $70. So, like, I would love to go out and find Pokemon Black, White, Black 2, whatever the fuck. I'm looking at $100.
Yeah.
So,
you know, it's a good one though. Like, and you might find it on sale on Woot. Is one of the Pokemon Let's Go games.
I actually do have one.
And it's a really good twist on like Red and Blue.
Yeah.
Except for like your main Pokemon is Eevee or Pikachu, right?
I have the Eevee,
but and it adds a little more like activity. Like it's not just straight up turn based. Like you're actively catching Pokemon for the first time.
Yeah.
Like I think Arceus kind of built on that, and Arceus is a lot to take in.
Yeah.
But it is a pretty fun game though.
I think that I like to go back, not from a sense of, you know, purism or whatever, but from a sense of I want to see how far the gaming industry has come. So like, I mean, I talked to you when I rebuilt, reshelled, and did everything to my SP. I also replaced the battery on my original childhood Pokemon Red, and I started playing through that. And like just seeing that and kind of seeing what Pokemon games are now, I think that people need to be a little bit more grateful for what they're playing. Like,
they've come a long way despite what people say.
Yeah,
for sure.
You know, it's whatever. But let's round this out. I got one game left, and this is one that I picked up on a lark. It wasn't one I had my eyes set on, but I looked at the back of this and said, I need to try that. And it is Gear Shifters Collector's Edition. And I know you tried it when I brought it over to your house for a couple minutes. And it's a lot of fun. I mean, you can get this online. You can get this on, you know, the Nintendo Switch Online store.
I think that's another game I'm going to be looking for on the 25th as well, as Gear Shifters.
Yeah. They had quite a few copies of it at the store, but once I found out that I was a little confused with their upgrading system in this game, because between runs you're able to upgrade your car, and I'm pretty sure that they're modeling just like an RX-8 for that.
It looks like it. Yeah,
but yeah, you're able to upgrade your car, and I thought that you were only able to choose like one upgrade per slot at a time. You're not. you choose one weapon, but then your upgrades stack. And I was like, I just didn't fucking realize that. So I got to get back into this. I haven't played it in like a week, but yeah, it's a solid game. It's fun.
That's good. It's good to know. Yeah, I mean, when I definitely got like Road Blasters vibes from that. I got like, with the way like you could just like drift and shoot at the same time when you got that ability to. That was a game changer.
I also got the ability now where you can turn around and driving backwards, you can shoot your main weapon backwards.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, you slowly upgrade yourself, but yeah, like that's definitely it's
slowly turning into a Fast and Furious car, basically.
It really is. And yeah, I got that one weapon that's like a railgun and just like one shots smaller enemies. It's fucking great.
Yeah. It's pretty sick. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be looking for that too. Hopefully they have sales. Like that's what I'm looking for, like in the 25th. Because like I said before, sometimes Limited Run has this this kind of thing where they're trying to clear out inventory, clear out shelf space, so they'll sell like certain games for just pennies on the dollar.
Yeah.
And I gotta keep in touch with them with when they're doing that.
Yeah.
Because you find a lot of good games for like $5 a pop.
Well, like I mean, like you said, if you see anything that collector's editions, whatever, like I'm down. I'll even give you like a budget and just say like, hey, here's a couple $100, just like get the shit. It's just like whatever.
Yeah. And by then, like I mean, you'll be close to me moving down over here anyway. So
yeah, I'll be like a month away.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see what's up.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, thank you all for hanging out. And if you liked what you saw and you liked hanging out with us and you'd like to hear more, please leave a like, leave a comment. We'd love to hear your feedback. Let us know what you thought about the games that we picked up, or fucking give us hate for the Nintendo Switch too, whatever. But we'd love to hear from you regardless. And thank you so much for hanging around all this time. Please don't forget to leave a follow over at AeonDriver_gaming for Chris over here. He does a lot of really great content with video game console and game restorations and repairs, as well as his collection, as you can see behind him, is fantastic. There's a lot of really cool shit in there. If you leave a follow for me over at TPC_top-pop-culture, I do a lot of content with Chris. We're very consistent. We do a lot of conventions and stuff together too. So I like to cover all sorts of video games, movies, TV, anime, manga, whatever. There's a lot of things coming down the pipe for me. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out again, and we will see you guys next time.